Why you push people away before they can leave you?
Some people don't push others away because they don't care. They push people away because they care too much and they're terrified of what happens next. It looks like coldness, it looks like distance, but underneath it's something much deeper and much more painful. Let's break down the real psychology behind why people leave first before they can be left.
1. They've learned that closeness eventually leads to loss. For some people, love and abandonment got tangled together early. Maybe a parent left. Maybe someone close betrayed their trust. Maybe a relationship ended without warning. Psychology shows that when the brain links connection with pain enough times, it starts treating closeness itself as a threat. So instead of waiting for the hurt to come, they create distance on their own terms. It's not coldness.
It's self-protection wearing a mask. 2, they'd rather control the ending than be surprised by it. There's a strange kind of relief in being the one who leaves first. If you walk away, you're not blindsided. You're not left wondering what you did wrong. Psychology calls this preemptive control, the mind choosing pain it can predict over pain it can't. Pushing someone away feels like power in a situation that once felt powerless. 3. Vulnerability feels like exposure, not intimacy. To let someone in means showing the parts of yourself that aren't polished, the fears, the insecurities, the need for reassurance. For people who've been hurt before, vulnerability doesn't feel safe. It feels like handing someone a weapon. So instead of opening up slowly, they build walls fast, distancing themselves the moment things start to feel real.
4. They test people to see if they'll stay. This one is subtle but common. Someone starts acting distant, short or difficult, not because they want the other person gone, but because part of them is waiting to see if they'll fight to stay anyway. It's an unconscious test rooted in old wounds. Will you leave like everyone else did? Or will you prove that this time is different? Sadly, most people fail the test simply because they never knew it was happening. 5. They confuse self-reliance with safety. Many people who push others away pride themselves on independence. I don't need anyone. I'm fine on my own. But often, that independence isn't really strength. It's armor, built from necessity. Relying on others once led to disappointment, so the brain rewired itself to avoid needing anyone at all. The problem is, humans aren't built for total isolation, and that armor eventually becomes a cage.
6. They fear becoming too much for someone. This reason runs quieter than the others. Some people pull away not because they fear being hurt, but because they fear hurting the relationship just by being themselves. Too needy, too emotional, too complicated. So before someone can decide that they're too much, they remove themselves from the equation entirely. It's not rejection of the other person, it's preemptive rejection of themselves.
7. Distance feels safer than disappointment. Expectations are dangerous when you've been let down before. If you don't get close, you can't be disappointed. If you don't depend on someone, they can't fail you. This logic feels protective in the moment, but it slowly erodes the very thing a person craves most: real connection. Psychology shows that this pattern, sometimes called avoidant attachment, isn't about not wanting love. It's about wanting it so badly that the risk feels unbearable. So what does this all mean? Pushing people away before they can leave isn't manipulation, and it isn't a character flaw. It's a survival strategy, built in moments when staying open felt too dangerous. The tragedy is that this same strategy, designed to protect from pain,
often creates the very loneliness it was trying to avoid. The walls built to keep hurt out end up keeping connection out too.
The good news is, patterns built from pain can be unbuilt with awareness. Recognizing why you pull away is the first step towards staying present instead of running. Not every person who gets close will leave. Not every vulnerable moment ends in betrayal. Sometimes the bravest thing isn't building higher walls. It's choosing to stay, even when your instincts are screaming to run.
If this described you, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means something happened to you, and your mind found a way to survive it. That doesn't have to be the end of the story. So tell me honestly, in the comments, have you ever pushed someone away just to protect yourself? I read every single one. If this made you think differently, hit subscribe. We go deeper every day. Don't forget to like the video. It helps more people find messages like this.